We close out this hour of classic radio theater with an episode of the 1935 syndicated series Frontier Fighters. This episode talks about such things as the Wells Fargo, the Oregon and Pacific Trail, the Oklahoma Land Rush, and in this episode, we talk about Yellowstone Park.
Frontier Fighters, the triumphant march of those whose daring deeds of exploration and trail-breaking saved the posterity the glorious West. Among those who first saw the wonders of Yellowstone Park, and the famous scout Jim Bridger. As our story opens, the year is 1849. To the editor of a leading Western newspaper and a group of hangers-on, Jim Bridger is saying,
Bill, any man that'll print what I say about Yellowstone will go down in history.
Well, Jim Bridger, I'll just sleep on some of that stuff you told me.
I'm a curious fella. What I'm about to say ain't no flaw in your veracity. But do you expect a strong man to believe your fifth story? Swung it around, let it fall in a pool of boiling water, and cooked it right on the line. I blame you none for laugh. Seeing is belief. But even if some of you yokers did believe, you wouldn't believe anyway. You ain't got no imagination. That's all wrong with you. You ain't laughing like I am. You might have a notion to believe what you say about waterfalls and it's about that all crippled glass, so clear you can see clean through it. And the one about 40 that quick, and the horse's hoof hasn't closed his eyes by the time he got to the shore. No, gents, I say, here's the editor of this newspaper, a little historical fact. But I reckon you ain't ready for the truth yet. Well, I guess it's time for me to be hitting out the rump. Guess I'd better not tell my old lady none of them big uns you told us, Jim. Cause she'd swear I'd imbibe too freely of firewire. Hold on, Jim. Hey, Bridget, don't you think you'd better scale down some of these whoppers a little? Bill, no matter what I'd say about Yellowstone wouldn't be gospel, even if I had my hand laid on a stack of Bibles. Now, Jim, I've known you for a long time. You made a name for yourself as a scout and a guide and interpreter among the redmen. But, Jim, just as one friend to another, you haven't had too much to drink, have you? Bill, I'm as sober as a judge. No, don't let this worry you none. Well, I am worried. Well, what if some of this tall talk gets around? Oh, it won't do no harm. Americans ain't serious. Nobody's going to run over to Wyoming to see if I'm telling the truth. Well, goodbye, Bill. Goodbye, Jim. When you get back to Yellowstone, why don't you send me a little item I can use sometime without getting laughed out of the country? Poor Jim. That's too bad. He's young, too. Having his mind get a twist in it like that for telling water. Bridger told the truth in a day and age when people were poorly traveled. In his generation, Yellowstone was discovered again, and this time the world knew that in the heart of Wyoming, nature had placed the wonderland of the world. An ardent champion of Yellowstone was Dr. S.D. Hayden, who in 1870 mighty rich digging there. Yeah. Don't give a hoot about all them wonders of nature. You got it all to yourself. Once the word gets out about a gold strike, we're going to one way. You found that hit people to go. What's the deal, mister? I'm Captain Ball of the United States Army. Well, all right, Captain. Having some grub when the sun starts going down. You and your buddy can fall too. Planning some extensive mining operation? Yeah, we're aiming to get what gold we can out of these hills. Of course, there's going to be a boom where this whole territory will be torn up with mines and stuff.
I'm Captain Marlowe. I guess our work is cut out for us.
Ain't you putting on the pea bag with it?
Oh, thank you, no. Oh, Captain Marlowe, our report is completed.
Desecrating these glories of nature for a few handfuls of gold. Mining camps, dumps, scarred and blackened mountains.
Well, I'll get these miners to begin. Glories that we have seen must be preserved for posterity. We'll head to the nation's capital and call on Congressman Claggett and the famous lecturer, Mr. Langford, at once.
Mr. Langford, anytime in accord with your plan, to get such a bill written that would save Yellowstone, get framed for it, lobby for it.
Mr. Claggett, once such a bill as that which we propose is even rumored about, it will excite the warmest admiration. Hundreds of friends will rush to the defense of it.
Dr. Hayden, you speak of Yellowstone as though it were a beautiful, defenseless woman about to be abducted by a band of marauding Indians.
Well, the fate of Yellowstone will be worse than that. It's one thing to be abducted, another to be desecrated. Can you picture this wonderland of the West with scarred mountainsides, swarming with men who have lost their love of nature in their greedy search for gold?
You're very persuasive too, Mr. Langford. I'm all for such a plan, but, it's often years before you can arouse the country to the need of such legislation.
But the Congress is in Washington. We're in Washington. The theater of action is here.
It's all true, all true. But Congress is much more affected by what it hears outside of the hours of debate than during them. However, I'll start the ball rolling. I'll see the Secretary of the Interior tomorrow.
Wait, okay. Langford, I've just had a brainstorm. And, Mr. Hayden, if Congress is affected by what it hears outside of the hours of debate, it shall hear plenty.
Oh, and you have a plan of action for yourself, Dr. Hayden.
No. For Mr. Langford. For me? Yes. You're one of the most famous lecturers in the country. From this moment on, you have a new theme. Yellowstone National Park.
Well, very good piece of political strategy.
At such short notice, I don't know what kind of bookings I can get, either on Lyceum or Red Craft Circus. You won't have to put foot out of Washington. Teas, luncheons, after dinner, Sunday salons. But what interest possible can women have in Yellowstone as a national park?
Women have a greater interest than you think, Mr. Langford. Representatives, senators, chief justices, or even president.
President? Langford, didn't you say you knew Mrs. Grant? Yes, but it's purely a social contact.
Well, it's too bad I don't know the wife of the chief executive that well.
Yes, I know.
Informally, of course.
I couldn't possibly suggest that you speak to
The president? You don't have to. You give the talk, introduce me to the first lady, and I'll do the rest. My dear, I know, but I can't possibly present a bill to Congress. That's the duty of Congress. Including the wife of the president. Well, I suppose if something is so ardently supported by you, it must have merit.
Oh, I can think of nothing finer on the part of any president of the United States than to be remembered for having saved such a paradise for future generations.
You will have me do something for posterity yet.
Oh, Ulysses, all that any nation has is its natural resources, its scenic wonders. It becomes our duty to guard and treasure these things.
Guard and treasure our natural resources.
That sounds like Congressman Cratchit.
Why, it sounds like anyone, doesn't it, who loves America?
You couldn't just by the smallest chance have invited Draggett to your salon.
But I did invite Mr. Langston.
Draggett came along with him. Julia, the place to lobby is not in the living room of the White House. However, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, Ulysses, it isn't that I want it for myself. It's for the country. For Wyoming. The people of this territory would be so proud.
Julia? Bill, make it law. An act to set apart a certain tract of land lying near the headwaters of the Yellowstone River as a public park. Being enacted by the Senate and the House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress Assembly. As a tract of land. Approved March 1st, 1872. Signed by James G. Blaine, Speaker of the House, Tyler Colfax, Vice President of the United States. And so, through the discoveries of Jim Bridger, a grand old man of the trails, the patriotic idealism and the wonderful energy of Congressman Claggett, Dr. Hayden and N.B. Langford, who can visit Wyoming today without realizing that in her vast embracing arms lies indeed one of the great scenic wonders of the world. Other lovers of nature and frontier fighters brought into the fold of government parks such famous natural wonders as Yosemite in California, Mount Rainier National Park in Washington, Grand Canyon National Park in Arizona. And so we bring to a close another episode in the lives of men who fought for an ideal and won.